What's going on, everybody? This is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. So, today we're going to talk about whether or not the cryptocurrency market has the Rolls-Royce engines installed here, and at what point those Rolls-Royce engines are going to start taking off to the moon. So, to everybody, if you guys can give me a thumbs up if you can hear, just like the video, if you guys can hear, got two. Okay. Full transparency here because I'm not one to play games and hide behind anything. I have had two Carlsberg beers, one acai beer, and two shots of Don Julio uh, tequila. But we'll play this game. I am currently in Macau, China. So if you guys want to see, I can show you actually what the view looks like from Macau, China. Give me a moment here. So going to go ahead and show you guys what this view here in Macau, China looks like. So this is my hotel room at the Galaxy Hotel. I'm on the 30th floor. Like I said, I've been having some drinks. There's actually a wave pool down here and a beautiful lazy river. If I showed you around my hotel room, that would be kind of boring, so I'm not going to do that. But it's a pretty cool hotel room. So yeah, everybody who's tuning into this, if you can smash those likes buttons and a like button and get this going out there. So, yeah, man, the cryptocurrency market shot up real quick, over $8,000 went Bitcoin, and we've just kind of stabilized. So we'll see what's going on. Word up from Dar Thrill, like smash. Dar Thrill, our good friend Dar Thrill. Uh, anyways, some of you guys say some of the funniest things. Well, so we're still standing by. We're on standby. You know, we've got the tax deadline coming. I mean, my calendar on my Mac computer notified me that tax season ends on the 15th. So we're getting close to that long-awaited moment where the United States uh, tax season is finally completed. So we'll see if that does anything to the price as far as injection. But most of all, from what I'm taking away from it, the big money is going to be on the sidelines until we can get information, notification, until the big investment firms get the good word of how the SEC and other regulatory committees are going to govern this. So the consensus in New York is going to be big. You're going to want to tune into that. I believe that's May 13th through the 15th, and then the G20 coming up early summer, June, July timeframe. There should be some big information that's released there, unless they postpone it. But the big money cannot really participate in this because they can't get investment capital and inject it into cryptocurrency correctly until they know what the regulations look like, until they know what the regulatory guidelines are. The IRS guidance are not even clear for your guys' U.S. Canada taxes. Guidelines suck too. Okay. Ian Bellina just put a post up. He got hacked and lost a load of crypto, traced it to Binance and KuCoin. That is sad. That's tough. That's a tough pill to swallow for Ian. Um, People give him flack. You know, they give a lot of people flack, but they've given Ian a lot of flack. I don't personally think that he does anything outside of, um, I don't think he's that bad of a person. I mean, I don't really know him personally, so I mean, I can't speak for him, but I think that the flack that he gets, he spreads the word of Bitcoin, he spreads the word of cryptocurrency. He appears to be a humble person and kind-hearted, and he cares about his community. So for him to lose his cryptocurrency value through a hack, that's sad. That's sad. Just skip my coin, bro. Cheers. GRS London Crypto Gang. What's Big Veal saying? GRS. Um, you guys keep talking about syndicator. Uh, Ian Bellina lost 2 million to the hack. That's a lot of money to lose to a hack. I mean, you guys trying to throw me off with some bad news like that. I mean, that's not that's sad. I mean, I think we should all uh, not be overly cocky about that, and really be concerned about the fact that if someone like Ian Bellina is getting hacked, that says something about the infrastructure. I mean, you guys are throwing me off here by talking about that, not because it's a bad thing, but just to it's shedding light on the fact that we need to have more infrastructure security infrastructure put in place. Ian only cares about himself. Well, I mean, don't you? I mean, I think Ian probably cares about himself first, and then cares about people. I don't think he's just completely uh, not caring about anybody. Vcash says it's a fake hack. I don't know if it's a fake hack, but why would it be a fake hack? He's reviewing the security ICO Sentinel protocol, and saying he won't participate minutes after he got hacked. Sounds like you guys are pretty focused on this Ian Bellina hack. So I was going to talk about some other stuff, but we can continue the discussion here. It's just, I mean, what's happened to Ian, until we get the details and he's able to provide those, we don't really know what's going on with that. So you guys like the Verge announcement, other stuff. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's talk about some other stuff here. Let's take a look at the cryptocurrency forecast. So you have Bitcoin sitting at 8,036. It's been fluctuating up and down. It's up 16%. Bitcoin dominance currently at 42.2%. Uh, Overall market cap is at $323 billion. Where I'm really I keep telling people when I meet them on the streets, you know me, I'm always talking Bitcoin. I was even wearing my Bitcoin shirt yesterday. You guys don't want a Bitcoin shirt. That baffles me. I have no idea how some of you are participating in cryptocurrency and don't even want a Bitcoin shirt. Like, you don't, that is silly. That is silly. How you guys don't wear your gear proudly? Like, I mean, get a Bitcoin shirt. I don't care where you get it from. Get one. I mean, if you're participating, if you own some Bitcoin and you're not at least willing to go out there and represent, like, that's lame. That's lame. Sorry. I don't know how else to put it, but I wear mine. Okay, not because I'm trying to be Joe Cool out here, but I'm saying, like, yeah, when I get it out, when I wear it out there, it's a conversation starter. And I had a conversation with a 23-year-old kid from Korea yesterday at the laundromat, and he actually just so happens to have a bachelor's degree in economics, and we were talking about Korea and all that, and he was saying, "Oh no, I don't think I'm going to get into cryptocurrency," but he does research for banks, and they won't let him get into cryptocurrency. And I was saying, "Well, are you sure about that?" And he said, "Well, I think so." And I said, "Well, check this out, man." I said, "Do some research on cryptocurrency, get ahead of the curve, and start understanding digital currency, so that when your boss finally comes to you after the G20 and after the regulatory committees get together and talk about digital currency, you are the one that they turn to, because you already know what's going on with cryptocurrency." Floyd says he has a crypto clothing website. There you go. So check out Floyd Jared's website. He's got tcentralized.com. Centralized.com. That is an impromptu plug. So shout out to Floyd for having that website already in place, so you guys can go out there and get some gear, so you guys can start evangelizing the word of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Get the word out there, get the conversation started when you're out there doing whatever you're doing. No, I have not looked into Bird Chain. But he says if you like Dent, you're going to love Bird Chain. All right. Hi from Belgium. Where's everybody tuning in from? Smash up those likes. 92 likes. That's pretty good. I have an NRA hat. That's what Cool Dog 60 said. Thanks, Jeff. You're the man. I just wanted to wear gear myself. Yeah, wear whatever you want. I mean, you don't really have to get Bitcoin gear. I was just thinking to myself, as I was saying that, as I was processing that thought, I was thinking to myself, these guys are participating in altcoins and Bitcoin, and they're not willing to at least represent what they do on the streets. I was like, okay, that's a problem. um, but it's all good. You don't have to get a piece of gear. But that one guy scroll up, he said he's got a website where you can get some gear. Jeff, did you check out Peculium? Hello from Nigeria. What's going on, Nigeria? Um, Yeah, we've talked about the Ian Bellina hack. You guys are really talking about this Ian Bellina hack. You guys are really focused on that. That is a big deal. Yeah, $2 million came out of his account. That must be the big deal. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear the big news with Binance? So Binance, they reported how much profit this last quarter? 150, was it 150 million or 150? Hang on. So I know that Binance reported their quarterly earnings. Let's go ahead and check that because that's a big deal. I don't have the, yeah, of course, millions and billions are different, but let's take a look here. 150 million in quarterly profit. I think CZ, he's a billionaire by now, but Binance is kicking butt, taking names in terms of cryptocurrency exchanges. Ian Bellina is just a simple fake news pump for the next review. So what you guys? Okay, so you guys are saying that Ian Bellina is faking his hack for publicity? I don't really understand how someone can fake a hack to avoid tax. To avoid taxes. Where's Ian Bellina from? What country? That's a that's a ballsy move, man, to fake a hack. Like like that's a heck of an ambitious move. I would never be able to do that. Like I could never I don't I already have a conscience myself. I could never lie. Well, I mean, I tell maybe like little like extended fabrications of truth, but even then I have to correct myself. But to fake a hack is huge. Like, I don't think he's doing that. That's a heck of a move. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't think you guys. I don't know. I couldn't personally do that. That's for my conscience and for just like the stress that would go along with that. That's nuts. And I mean, if it was a life or death situation and like my whole life depended on it, my family's life depended on it. I mean, I'm sure I could articulate something like that and you know have a conscious awareness to like whatever. But to fake a hack of $2 million is crazy. BTC future and currency future will global commodities. Trevon James and Craig Grant did it. Okay, so we're not going to talk about Trayvon James, Craig Grant. Okay, we're over that. That's old news. What does the title have to do with cryptocurrency? I love Rolls Royce. Okay, so you guys are asking about why did the title? Okay, so if you guys know anything about like jet engines, what are they? What's the key uh, engine title? A Rolls Royce engine. Like if you look at a Boeing or an Airbus, it says this is a Rolls Royce engine. So what I'm saying is, I feel as though cryptocurrency, because you're when you're talking about going to the moon, what are you taking? You're taking a rocket, you're taking rockets, and you're taking a shuttle up there, and it's going to have to be super powered, right? And I'm saying it's Rolls Royce. I'm saying we've got. I think Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency market, has the best of the best installed on the engines. It's just a matter of just setting the turbines on fire. What's that line from Independence Day? Light the fires and kick the tires. I think that's where we're at with the cryptocurrency market. Let's light them tires and kick the tires. Who said that? What's that guy's name? Not Will Smith. The other dude. Damn it, I can't even remember his name. Marky Mark. But you get the idea. Yeah. Okay. So smash up them likes. Let's talk about some fun stuff here, guys, and dive right in. So you guys are asking about Tron again. Let's take a look at some of these prices. So over the last 24 hours, the market is a little bit red. Okay. So we when we're going up, there's going to be this up, up, pull back, right? We sometimes you could call it 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. So obviously, if we're taking 3 steps forward, that'll be 3 green days, and you might have 2 red days. You might have 3 steps forward and 1 step back, which is better as long as our margins are more green than red. We're moving up and we're bullish. Which for the last 3 or 4 months we had, uh, you know, tendency to be 3 red days, 1 green day, which was 3 to 1. So we just really dumped off $840 billion market cap all the way down to like 240. It was nuts. But right now we are because we had a consistent streak of several green days in a row. I mean, if you just look at some of these top performing cryptocurrencies in the top 10, the number one performing cryptocurrency out of the top 10 is Cardano. So Cardano has performed better than all of the other top 10, 50 up 51%. Okay. Now, IOTA is right behind it, which is funny because, um, anyway, Cardano and IOTA are the top two, but Cardano is number one, followed by IOTA. And then if we want to look at the top 50 top performing coins, well, at least in the top 20, it was Omise Go. So Omise Go at 55% over the last 7 days is the top performing top 20 coin. And if we look at the top 50, the top coin overall in the top 50 performance wise, right? If you had held this coin, if you had bought this coin, if you were a part of this community, this is the coin. And a lot of you guys are going to say, what? Bytecoin, BYTE coin. So Bytecoin, if you're a part of the Bytecoin community, it's ticker symbol BCN, up 80% this week. That's the number 29 coin. It's the top performing top 50 coin this week. So hate it, love it, say what you want. Okay. Number 2 on the list here, Bitcoin private. How are you guys feeling about Bitcoin private? Ooh, looks like you guys are still very bullish on Ethereum. Man, Ethereum has been performing phenomenally. If you guys were one of those people who identified that Ethereum was undervalued and you stepped into your Ethereum position um, around the $320 range, currently sitting at 502, that's pretty good. Looks like Bitcoin's starting to dip a little bit right now, down below 8,000, according to my ticker. What do you guys have? Is that what's going on with the ticker? Let's take a look here and dial that in. Yeah, Bitcoin's below 8,000. That's kind of unique. What's going on here? But Cardano is actually up. Uh, so while Bitcoin's pushing, we'll see. Is there anything even up over the other than Tether? Let's see what we have over the 24-hour period. We have a new coin on the radar. I've never heard of it. Centrality. I don't know if that's just a pump and dump or if that's actually righteous coin, but Centrality. Yeah, so that's about that. Let's take a look and see what you guys are asking about. Bull trap. Yeah, bull trap. There is that conversation that's taking place. Is the market gonna retract, and are we going to go back into the $5,000 range and revisit that before? So was this just a fake pump, injection of cash, and are we going to go back down? There is that thought that's taking place right now. People have that in the back of their head. Crypto Kirsch says Monday dump day. It would be nice if Pillar could get listed on some exchanges. Sounds like some of you guys like Pillar. Um, all right. So if you guys want to know what I'm talking about on my uh, Twitter here, so Blockchain J, if you guys want to keep up with me, these are some things that I was talking about here recently, and I'll just tell you what it is because this is thoughts that I'm having. There is true value in engineering more efficient systems and then adding a digital currency. Okay, so there's more value to engineering a new efficient system and adding a digital currency. So creating a new prototype. So if you just look at whatever technology you want to look at, in this case, banking or cell phone communications like Telcoin or whatever, and then you add the digital currency. So it's not just about taking a system that's already in place and just adding a digital currency. It's taking a industry, reimagining how that industry functions, and then adding a cryptocurrency. So I'm saying that's really important. So it's not just taking an industry and then adding a cryptocurrency to it. It's reimagining how the engineering and the processes of that go for a more efficient system, and then adding the cryptocurrency. Something like what Power Ledger's doing, something like what Golem's doing. If Power Ledger's revolutionary in the sense they're doing the peer-to-peer model. This peer-to-peer thing became popular with Uber. It's also popular with Airbnb. And one of the things to keep in mind about the peer-to-peer stuff, you don't necessarily like even when Power Ledger getting into the peer-to-peer, you don't have to. Power Ledger doesn't have to own any power plants to make money. They're just relying on other people. It's like what Uber does. They rely on other people's cars. Airbnb relies on other people's apartments and rooms. Uh, so this peer-to-peer thing that Power Ledger's brought in, and then, like I said, Golem with the supercomputer, taking other people's excess computing power and then using that to fuel their model. Power Ledger, you guys like Power Ledger? Bitcoin Diamond, Bitcoin Diamond. Let's take a look at that. What? Jeff, how the hell did Bitcoin jump up $1,000 in just 30 minutes? Where did you hear that, dude? What is something going on with Bitcoin? This guy just said that Bitcoin jumped up $1,000 in 30 minutes. What? Where? Where are you seeing that? I am seeing no evidence of that. I mean, you make a comment like that, I'd like it to be true, but oh, he's talking about the other day. Well, how does that happen? Well, it's because a big whale brings in big money. Probably. I mean, I'm not a market maker and I don't even I've given up on trying to understand how the market makers and the whales the the one thing that I've taken away from all the way that the whale behavior is everything you think you know about a whale's behavior is wrong. You know? It's like your wife. Just when you think you know women or anything about women, or men if you're a woman and you're trying to understand the other sex, just when you think you know them, they go and throw you a curveball and you're like, well, I didn't really expect that one. And I can only speak from a man's perspective, but I know a lot of women tune into this, and shout out to them because a lot of times the women are the ones who have the most grounded uh, approach to this. It's funny because the women laugh the most about the When Lambo boys. Stranger than fiction. She's a woman. Yeah, I mean, I read a lot of the comments, and it seems like more often than not, the women are the ones that I'm like wanting to like be like, hey, that made a lot of sense right there. Sometimes the guys will talk, and I'll be like, whoa, who put too much testosterone in that guy's cereal? He says, Shane says, careful. I'm a guy, man. I hang out with a lot of guys all the time. Okay, so if you're getting offended, maybe that's not my issue. When Volvo? Well, it's like one of those Toys R Us cars, like those little cars. When what's the cheapest car you could think of? I said Pinto. When Pinto? But that would be terrible. I would be so sad if the market went to Pinto status. Like if we had to go Pinto, Fiat. Fiat. Well, are you guys talking about the car Fiat, or are you guys talking about the U.S. dollar Fiat? One go kart, dude. I used to have a go kart. BTC will be 25K by the end of September, says David Paulson. Fiat is an Italian car. Co-vesting is up. Good to see co-vesting up. I have a position in co-vesting and it's down. It's been down for a while. it's it's kind of like the other coin that I've just gotten absolutely just. So I hold like over 50 positions, but the one position that I'm just absolutely destroyed in is Kenya. Kenya, I've been absolutely destroyed by Kenya. If you're watching, if anyone in the Kenya community's out there, you guys wrecked me, man. I mean, I'm up on the majority of my positions, and I look, like I was saying in that last video, I said, even the 92 bulls, they lost 12 games, right? They went 70-12. Even the Warriors of like 2014, they lost 12 games or 10 games, whatever it was. Can't win them all. But Kenya coin, man, I got wrecked by that one. Okay, well, Luke, if you got wrecked by Ember coin, that I don't know how anyone, I don't know why anyone would have gone massive on Ember. You would have had to been like, you would have had to been like thinking something. You guys are funny talking about Ember coin. I used to date Amber. What? Jeff coin soon. What? Okay, we talked about this Jeff coin. That's funny. I appreciate the oh, well, smash up them likes, guys. 430. This is becoming our top viewed video. You guys are back. Altcoin Buzz is back, baby. The altcoin army is back in town. Smash them likes. Jeff Coin. There's more. Oh, wow. I thought that was the same person repeating Jeff Coin over and over. So it's not ever going to be a Jeff Coin, but what it will be a community coin that involves you guys, the altcoin army. So that's the main objective here is to get you guys, the community, involved in a coin. And um, the thing that I can be concerned about the most about doing a community coin is if it pumps and then like if so like let's just say the whole world gets a hold of it and they pump it and then some big whale dumps it and then you guys are like, hey Jeff, your coin, yeah, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, look, man, that's the biggest reservation that I have with that. But I'm sure there's like 10 other things that I should be concerned about in creating a coin. But yeah, just communities pumping coins. Safe Haven. So you guys are asking about Safe Haven. Yeah, so I'm a advisor on Safe Haven. I actually participated in a call with Safe Haven ICO. For those of you who don't know, Safe Haven is a digital inheritance product, and they have an MVP that's coming out, and that's going to be their shining. That's going to be their shiny. Uh, that's what you're going to be wanting to look out for is the MVP. And I talked to the project lead over there, Logino, and they have their tech developers working relentlessly on their MVP. I have not seen their MVP, but I do know that that is what you're going to want to be on the lookout for with Safe Haven. I'd like to stay away from creating coins if I'd like to keep your clean. I'd stay away from creating coins if you'd like to keep your clean image. Well, it's not going to be me creating the coin. It's the people in our community creating the community coin. But yeah, I thought about that. That's I was like, man, I'll bet some of these project leads have some sleepless nights when their projects go down. Like I just and I mean the one that stands out to me besides Charlie Lee, and I've seen how Charlie Lee just a real community lashing. I don't know how Justin Sun just stays in there. Justin Sun, he acts like nothing phases him. But Charles Hoskinson from Cardano, he's always like, "Hey, if you think that I'm doing something, blah blah blah." Like another guy that that just seems relentless is Roger Ver from Bitcoin Cash. I mean, but then again, he's an OG. He's been doing this for so long. He's used to the prices going up and down. Ben said, he said, not financial advice, but go all in on Jeff Coin. Well, I'm so happy to announce that Jeff Coin will never happen. So I will never have to sleep at night thinking, or having to sleep with one eye open thinking, did people really go all in on that? Because, the worst thing to do as a cryptocurrency YouTuber is talk about a coin and then watch it go down, because then you're thinking about, well, what 18-year-old kid out there or 20-year-old kid out there put their life savings into that coin because they saw your video and they didn't understand that they don't just follow blindly, and I'm like, I hope these kids don't get wrecked, you know. But what can I do about it? I mean, I don't know who's watching these videos. Like, I mean, how can anyone know who's watching what, right? Mr. Magic says he really hates Tron. Benji's boxing channel says Shaylin coin, the coin that oh Geoff. It's Jeff, Jeff. But look, the Jeff coin will never happen, but I appreciate the kind words. So you guys want to ask me about Macau, China? You guys You guys realize I'm in Macau, China right now, right? Trying to get you guys trying to get you guys aware of this place. So Westerners do not come to Macau, China, um, that much, and they should. So they call it East Las Vegas. I'm staying in this hotel I just showed you. I'm on the 30th floor. This room is like legit. It's got it's okay. You asking me if it's got hot chicks? Look, I don't typically respond to that, but since I've had two Carlsbergs, one acai Japanese beer when I had my teppanyaki, and I had two shots of Don Julio. Look, yeah, there's hot chicks here. Okay, there's some hot chicks. Yeah, there's hot chicks. I see hot chicks all the time. Like I'm like, whoa, that chick's hot. Am I Blake Griffin's dad? Oh, that is the funniest thing I've ever heard. That is am I Blake Griffin's dad? No, because you know what? Blake Griffin, he can dunk, and I cannot dunk. I can touch the rim, like I can get up there and touch that rim. You know, I can get up there, but Blake, when he throws it down, I mean, he's jamming it hard. I'm from Las Vegas, and I hear there's bigger casinos than here. Heck yeah! Someone said Bitcoin success said Jeff, you're hot. I'm only responding to that because I saw it and I said it. Um, what were you saying about this? Wait, he said my favorite city in China is Va China. Man, that's dude. Don't get me to cuss like that on TV. Jeff, when you in the Philippines, mate? Oh yeah, I like the Philippines a lot. I like the Philippines. Philippines is a fantastic man. You know I like Hawaii, right? Philippines has I think over 1,000 islands. So Hawaii has 7 islands. There's 1,000. So I'm like, wow, there's a lot of different islands over there to island hop. That's another thing. You guys can check me out on Island Hopper TV, man. I've been trying to tell you guys. If you guys want to keep up with my travels, Island Hopper TV, that's where I'm at. I'm on Twitter, I'm on YouTube, Island Hopper TV. I'm posting stuff all the time. I went up the world's longest escalator system in Hong Kong yesterday before I caught this ferry. Okay. I'll tell you about my morning real quick. I woke up. I'm like, man, it's raining here in Hong Kong. I'm like, all right, let me check I started checking the prices for hotels. I was like, oh, this is too expensive. So I was like, let me check the prices for Macau. I was like, oh man, I could stay at the Galaxy Hotel for $138 a night. Oh, I'll just go over there. So I didn't even eat breakfast. I didn't even drink coffee. I went straight to the train. I hopped on the train with my luggage, you know, in my big old suitcase. Well, not a big old suitcase. And I went there and I didn't see anything to eat on the whole way. So first thing I did was buy a Stella beer. So like at 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm sitting here drinking a beer for breakfast. And I'm like, dude, what is wrong with me? I'm drinking a beer for breakfast. I'm like, all right, well, so I start walking down towards where the ferry terminal is to Macau, and I pull up there, and I was just walking for a long time with my rolly suitcase. I told the taxi, I was like, "Dude, just take me down there, please. I'll pay you. I'll pay you above and beyond what the fare is." So I paid him like 50 Hong Kong, and he was like, "Oh yeah, no problem." He took me like 5 minutes, 2 minutes down the road. But I was so sick of lugging that thing after having that beer. I was like, "Just get me on the ferry." Turns out, right when I got to the ferry terminal, the Macau ferry was leaving right on time. I hopped on that bad boy, ended up in Macau. It was still raining over here, but I ended up in this like majestic hotel. This amazing hotel. I'm gonna go down there after this actually and smash up the likes. After you guys smash up the likes like hardcore on me, I'm gonna go back down there. I might even go down to the jacuzzi, kind of, freshen up a little bit. I think it's open till 10 or something. Then I'll go back down to the casino. You guys are asking me about my birthday. This is not my birthday, bro. This is not my birthday. Is it my birthday? Okay, all these people saying it's my birthday. It is not my birthday, man. Macau coin airdrop. So yeah, they have. I didn't even know this. They have a Macau currency. So they have a Hong Kong currency, a Macau currency, and then they have the renminbi, which is the China currency. But this is Macau, China, Hong Kong, China, and then they have mainland China, which is all the same thing. That's why I was saying, follow me on Island Hopper TV because I'm always going around islands. I even go to some mainlands like China. I'm trying to get into China. because I got to go do some research. But I was talking to that one dude last night from South Korea. He's only 23 years old. He was helping me with my laundry. I was like, dude, we just need to use a cryptocurrency to use this. This whole like octopus card and all that. I was like, this should just be a cryptocurrency. I was like, I should just be able to put my phone right here and just pay for my laundry like that, especially if it's already digitized like that. Let's just do it like that. So thank you to everyone who smashed up them likes. Jacuzzi hot chick Twitter pics. Well, uh, man, you guys are trying to catch me up because I've been drinking some Don Julio. Man, that Don Julio with a Carlsberg beer. I think Carlsberg beer is one of my favorites. Do I pay anything with crypto? Antoine Katner. No, I have not paid anything with crypto yet. I'm so pissed off about that. You guys have no idea how frustrated I get not being able to pay for things in crypto. Like, I'm like, when can this happen? And then it just makes me so irritated. Like, I'll even go on Blockchain J on Twitter and sometimes I'll vent. Like, I'll be walking down the streets of Hong Kong and or wherever I'm at, I might go to Tokyo next or Seoul or who knows where I'm going next, maybe even Philippines or Taiwan, Taipei. I don't know. Maybe even Europe. It doesn't matter. But I'm genuinely pissed off that I can't spend cryptocurrency in 2018. If I'm still having to pay the IRS with a paper check. Okay? That's how pissed off I am. That I'm having to cut checks in 2018 and I'm still getting paid by people in paper checks in 2018. What do you think? I'm like, okay, I can either accept this as like the status quo and be like, this is cool. We'll still use paper checks. Why don't we start using coupons again too, right? But I'm like, I'm like, hey, this is 2018. You don't even need to send me a 14-page contract and have me print it out and then scan it and send it back. Did you know there's DocuSign? Like, I can sign this contract right now on DocuSign digitally without having to print out anything and go to the scanner. But these old timers, they're so in love. They're like, let me cut you a check. Let me cut you a check. No, you can pay me in a check. Trust me, you can see I'm pissed off. Mainstream adoption is slower than molasses. Yeah, it's slower than molasses going uphill in the wintertime in Boston in January, right? What's Radler? Yeah, old timers have the money. What do you guys want to talk about? Pekilium. All right, let's take a look at Pekilium. Smash up those likes. Let's see what you guys got for me in the like section and see what's going on here with Pekilium. All right, it's well under a penny. I've never heard of this project. Is it PCL? Is that the ticker? You guys have mentioned this a couple times. So let's see what it's all about. We're going to their website here. I wish I could do a screen share here. First saving system in cryptocurrency, artificial. Ooh, well, I like their website. Pekilium. So let me take a look. I'm not advocating for this coin. I'm just looking at it right now. So I don't know enough to, uh, speak on it any which way. Uh, they have a very small team. That's concerning. Oh, and wait, I don't know. Their team looks okay. So there's more than just three. It's just their page loads slow. Um, I think in theory they have an interesting project. We'll have to take a look at it. I don't know if the person who keeps typing to look at Pekilium is trying to shill his coin in the comments or not, but I mean, it looks interesting, but I don't know who the person is who keeps talking about Pekilium. Let's dig into Storica. All right, let's take a look at Storica. Storica. So many projects, man. There's 1,568. If you guys think I have 1,568 projects in my head, you must have thought my name is Vitalik. Only Vitalik could do that, and I don't even know if Vitalik can do that. Sell and buy goods with cryptocurrency. No financial borders, extra fees, and fake reviews anymore. Okay, so what is this like? Are they partnering with Shopify or Amazon or what's going on here? Okay, I'm looking at their team. They've got a hardy looking team in place. Their partners are A Chain. I like A Chain, Crypterium, Kick ICO. Okay, well, I mean, let's see what the price is. Oh, it's well below. Oh, they got a $16 million market cap, and it looks like they have a decent project, and it's definitely not sitting at an all-time high at all. Thank you for pointing this out. I don't know enough about this. It's only on Hit BTC, but I'm liking the looks of Storica. Uh, John says, "Hello, Jeff. Big fan. You're my favorite altcoin. Good morning from Montana." Good morning, John. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate that. That's a refreshing, very refreshing comment that you just left. You didn't try to shill any coins. You just spoke from the heart, and I appreciate it. How often do you put money into crypto? Well, I used to put money into crypto every single day. Every single day I was put from like September to December, I was putting money into crypto every single day. So I was feeling I was on cloud 9 in January when New Year's hit, I felt like I was going to be the next Warren Buffett. And then after that, then I kind of was like, I I don't know if I'm even or just a little bit above even. I stopped checking. Yeah, you can crank up them likes. Appreciate that. Yeah, hit the like button if you guys are new here. Appreciate it. Um, helps get the video out there. You need to acknowledge that you lost people a lot of money. Blah blah. Well, people who lost a lot of money, I feel sad for them. Um, yeah, I lost everything I invested in January and February, but I never spoke to people personally on the phone and said, "Hey, sign this contract and let's go ahead and proceed with this investment deal." I mean, y- I don't understand why you would say that it's my responsibility that uh, I didn't force anyone to do anything. I mean, the big thing that I did was, I guess, is giving having false hope a crime. You guys said it's not Jeff's fault. Come on, it's not Jeff's fault. Do your own research. He says, "Hey Jeff, I have to say you had when I was down, you really had the right words to lift me up. Thanks, man. Yeah, you only lose if you sell. I do I I lost money too at everything I bought in January. It's not I mean, if people come into the market in January and they're investing, I mean, I had no idea how to project or predict that the market was going to go down. If I knew, I wouldn't have been investing money myself. I stopped investing money when it went down every single day. I was investing money every single day from about September till December, and then I just kind of ran out of money to invest, and then I got a little bit of money in January, and like I said, I invested in Canyon. I got wrecked on Canyon. But yeah, I think the person who said you only lose if you sell, did anyone tell you to sell either? I mean, but whatever happened to like taking responsibility for your own bank account? I mean, are you going to blame CNBC for? Are you going to blame? I mean, are you going to blame the Fed? You going to blame the president? You going to? I don't think you can really do that. Can't even blame your favorite YouTuber. I mean, it's just it is what it is. I mean, unless someone puts a gun to your head and says, "Hey, you have to buy this right now. I'm forcing you." I don't see where anyone's forcing you to do anything. All right. Well, it sounds like you guys want to talk about ADA, Telcoin, or Dent. T Small says if you can't blame yourself, shouldn't be in crypto. I'm trying to focus, man. I'm trying to focus and read all these comments. People keep shilling their favorite coins. EOS, ADA credits. Wow. I'm trying to read all these. I'm in two minds. I mean, people make their own decisions, so I'll never hold you responsible. However, you are an influencer. I mean, you think you have 200K just for the conversation. That's a good point. Jeff, don't let the trolls get to you. XVG FUD. Crypto Crypto Mom Khan says, Jeff, you're the best. Um, okay, so you okay, well, I mean, it's just going crazy. We're chasing tails here. People are complaining that we're not going in direction. Um, we're 45 minutes into this. I mean, I'm all for talking about something else, but because we're 45 minutes into this, um, we can keep going if you guys want. But people say you were right. You were counseling us when it got tough. You know what, man? It's a tough job. I think we're all in this together. We're all a community. We're all pioneers. I mean, uh, we have to look out for ourselves. We have to watch our six. If you don't know what that means, you have to watch your back. Not everyone, you know, it's like once you're a grown adult, you have to be accountable for your own decisions. Um, you know, you can listen to other people, you can listen to the radio, you can listen to the TV, you can do your own research, and you know, we all try to do the best we can as a community, looking out for each other. And we're all in this hoping that cryptocurrency is the next revolution in financial technology, and that there will be a future here, and that the projects that we invest in are the projects that are going to be the ones that are going to win out and pull through, realizing that not all of them are going to pull through. Hopefully, many of you guys get into the projects that are going to pull through and be successful. It's really important that we are flexible. We always do our due diligence and look out for each other. You know that it's it's a tough road out there, especially with crypto, with investing in anything. I mean, I remember when I was investing in stocks, and I got wrecked in stocks when I was like 18 years old, 19, 20. I got wrecked, man. I got out only 3 years later. The whole market had recovered, and I was like, why did I sell everything? And it was because I didn't have enough patience. So I mean, if you're talking about cryptocurrency and investing in cryptocurrency, do you have the patience to let this technology evolve and adopt and get adopted and adapt? I mean, I'm still not spending cryptocurrency anywhere I'm going. That's frustrating, which that tells me that we're still quite a ways away from getting this to be used in the mainstream. I mean, yeah, we can all study the markets and charts. You know, everyone. The risk is only part of the trouble. The risk is part of the trouble. And just as like if we were to start up a business, like if you guys started up a business and you, let's say you put $5,000 into a bicycle business. That's just brick and mortar, right? So you wanted to start up a bicycle business, you bought $5,000 worth of bikes, you paid some rent, but no one ever showed up to the bike stand. 3 months later, you're like, should I keep going with this, or do I just cut my losses and move? I mean, that's kind of how investing is. It's like you could take your $5,000 and put it into a business. You could create whatever business you want. You could try to build the next Amazon. You could try to build the next Google, or you could try to create the next blockchain cryptocurrency project with your life savings, or you could invest in other people's projects. But that's just the nature of life. And I'm in it. I'm in the trenches alongside you guys trying to navigate that hard system. The thing is, I'm 35, so I've got a bunch of years of winning and losing behind me, and I think it's really hard to win them all. You just can't win them all, and sometimes the one that you bet on could be the one that is like a lottery ticket, and then sometimes the one that you lost could be, uh, you know, the one that you bet on could be the loser. Yeah, man, we're all in this together. That's Nadia says, Jeff, lost. We all lost a lot of money. It was not us, not you. You're great getting through the tough times. I love your sexy. She said, "I love my sexy voice." Okay, thanks. Don't get me wrong, I'm a fan. I think you speak much sense. What did you say, Daniel? Look, I understand your guys' concerns. I think that when the market went south, the first thing I was thinking about was not my portfolio. It was about the people who were investing in February and January as the market was going down. That was kind of where my thoughts were. It wasn't like my 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 financial situation was definitely on my mind, but because I have a long-term perspective and a holder's mentality, I was concerned that the people who got in were going to buy in 1 month later, cut their losses because they didn't realize what they were getting into was a long-term thing. So I'd always been saying, like, if you're going to get into this, try to take a long-term perspective, but realize, don't overcommit yourself, and realize that sometimes things don't always work out as we want. But you know, uh, I mean, how many times can I say it without irritating the people who've heard it 100 times over, but enough to where the new people that need to hear it, right? I mean, you guys constantly are telling me, Jeff, you don't need to always say this is not financial advice. Jeff, you don't need to respond to the trolls. But the thing is, if I don't say it, how do I know that the person first time watching it is uh you know hearing it? What Okay, so let's take a look at the market right now. So when we started it, the market cap was at 320 billion, and now it is sitting at 319 billion. Okay. Bitcoin dominance at 42%. So the market's just kind of throttling, right, or holding up. I mean, I'm hoping that the market does that this Rolls Royce. I'm my hope, and I think your guys' hope is too, that there's a Rolls Royce engine installed in this cryptocurrency asset class, and whether it's installed now or it's getting installed, we're all hoping, but nothing's guaranteed. So if you're gonna think that it's guaranteed, come on, wake up. Nothing's guaranteed, okay? Not even tomorrow is guaranteed, right? I mean, it's really not. So, no guarantees in life, guys. So, if you're a young person out there thinking that if someone talks on YouTube and that's a guarantee, it's not. But we're hoping. So, we hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. So, we're not going to put all our eggs in one basket. But our hope is that there's a Rolls Royce engine getting installed in this asset class, and it's ready to moonshot with some of the top of the line engines on the market, Rolls Royce. Well, I mean, market pulling back. I mean, if you're talking 1 to 2% over the last hour, that's not really a market pullback. If you start seeing 10%, 15, 20% over the last 24 hour, that's a big deal. Invest Investor Dope said, Jeff, my grandfather said he will bring 10 billion to the market, but he needs you to change your attitude about the market. Oh my gosh, you guys troll me so hard. You guys are some of the best trolls on earth. I don't think trolls can get better than the crypto crews. You guys out in cryptocurrency. He says his grandpa's going to invest $10 billion, but I need to change my attitude about the market. That is great. Go ask the Rothschilds a small bull run then. Yeah, like I have the Rothschilds on speed dial. Let me just dial up Mayor, or who's the guy? What's the guy for Rothschilds, you know? I don't even know his name. B Mitchell says keep preaching. Jeff questioning. Okay, geez, this is a hot button. If you want to pay stuff with Bitcoin, but BTC keeps going up and down, so your wallet increases and decreases every minute, isn't it difficult to process these things? Yeah, that's why they say Bitcoin's a store of value. That's why I say, like, the ones that have the highest potential to be used as everyday currency are something like Ripple or Cardano, these microtransaction processors. The higher the coin supply, the more likely it is to use that, because each coin is like if the coin's $1, you're not going to want to spend one full Bitcoin. I mean, you could spend a fraction of a Bitcoin, but and even then, like it's something like that. But Bitcoin has really solidified itself as gold, like kind of like gold. That's why Charlie Lee calls Bitcoin gold and silver silver. Um, okay. Well, it's gotten good out there. Thanks to everyone who showed up to this live stream, 55 minutes into it. Thanks to everyone who smashed those likes. Really, seriously, I appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. I know the market's been tough. I hope you guys are in good physical shape, mental shape. I hope the market pans out for all of us because we're all in this together. You know, I mean, it's it is what it is. I can't sugarcoat it. I mean, I see the market the same way you guys do, and I hold my coins. But I guess the only thing that I do that might be different than you guys is I take more of a patient approach because I'm 35. I've I've had to be patient multiple times by no choice. If it was up to me, everything would be instantaneous. The hottest girl in the school would say yes to prom. Even in high school, she would have said yes, but no, you had to court her a little bit. We'd take the whole courting away and it would just be, yes, you want me? Yeah, I want you, or yeah, I want $1 million today. Deposit that thing right now. It's just, I don't know why life doesn't work that way, but it just doesn't. So, I mean, at 35, here I am saying I'm patient. I'm patient with everything. The businesses that I build, um, the investing that I do, and I'm willing to wait it out. The only thing that I can do as an investor is buy buy when things are really lower. When they're low, okay, that's the time to buy. Yeah, when I was in high school was back in 2001. I have fond memories of high school. It was a happy time for me. I really enjoyed high school. But the second I graduated from high school, I stopped going to high school parties, all right? Like literally, I never went to a high school party after I graduated. It was on to the next. It's always on to the next. It's a graduated process, you always got to keep moving on to the next big thing. David says, "I'm also 35. It's a good age to be passionate." Yeah, because by the time you're 35, you've already seen a lot. But I'm sure people who are 55 saying, "Oh yeah, wait till you get to be 55 there, sonny boy. I was 20 when you were born." To all you 20-year-olds out there, just think of all the babies who are born right now. That's how old that disparity is. He says 35 is the start of getting your you know what together. Probably. 33 and seen a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm trying to call on you guys to say. Like, when you got these young kids out there that are, expecting Lambos by the next day, and then, they don't know what to expect. I'm saying, like, someone's got to mentor these people and help them out, understand. Like, I had mentors. I always had mentors. I don't know if you guys have mentors, but if you don't have mentors, you should have mentors because personal mentors, not just YouTube mentors, like people that you can actually ask questions to, because when you're having challenging times, you can ask them questions and they'll give you advice. Moneybags X69 says he's 69. I heard there's a new rapper out there named 6ix9ine. You guys know 6ix9ine the rapper? I listen to his music, dude. It is catchy. He he sings. At first, when I saw it, I thought this is trash. Then I started listening to it, and I was like, dude, this is catchy. You guys know that guy, 6ix9ine? Investor. He's Oh my gosh. Yeah, New York City. He calls himself the king of New York. Cryptonomicon says he's whack. They say 6ix9ine. Yeah, he came out with a new song. It's called Gotti. I think Gotti or Goddi. It's Gotti. It's pretty catchy. It's auto tune though, but I don't know. It was pretty catchy, I have to admit. All right, I got to get going here. This is crazy. Yeah, catch up with me on Island Hopper TV. Uh, I'm on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Catch up with me over there if you guys like to catch up with these travels. Thanks to everyone who smashed up the likes, and we'll see you guys next time. I got to get going. See you guys.